Have you tried calling your mother?
Her phone has been off since yesterday and she didn't come home last night.
I haven't seen Kak Rasida around this morning.
I've looked for her everywhere. I'm afraid something might have happened to her.
Don't worry, I'm sure she's around here somewhere. I'll ask the other cleaners if they've seen her.
But can you please just ask her to call me once you see her?
Okay, no problem. Hi, police. I think I found...
So, the victim is Rasida binti Yusof. She works as a cleaner here.
What time was she found?
At about 9:45 a.m. this morning. Her body was discovered by her supervisor, Ibrahim bin Wahid, over there. He was the one who made the police report. The lady next to him is the victim's daughter, Miss Azlina.
Anything else?
There were blood stains found in the cleaner's storeroom.
Has a pathologist arrived yet?
No, sir.
Let me know when he's here.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Miss Azlina. I'm Senior Investigation Officer Saiful. I'm sorry about your loss. Do you stay with your mother?
Yes, we were very close.
When was the last time you saw her?
2 nights ago. She came home very late after midnight. I made her supper.
You mean you didn't see her yesterday?
She left before I woke up. But we were texting until 12 noon. Then she stopped replying, and then I tried calling her at 2 p.m. But her phone was off. I thought her battery was low, or she forgot to charge her phone. But she didn't come home last night.
Do you mind? Do you have a picture of her? Does your mom normally wear these jewelry every day? Even to work? Did she ever mention anything about any arguments at work?
No, she was very kind. She got along with everyone very well.
Okay, thank you. Here's my card. And can you please provide your details and your mother's contact number to my colleague? Nathan? Hi, Mr. Ibrahim. I'm Senior Investigation Officer Saiful. When was the last time you saw the deceased?
Before lunch yesterday, maybe about 11 a.m.
How many cleaners are working under you?
5, including Kak Rasida.
Was there any arguments between the cleaners?
No arguments. And even if there were, Kak Rasida wouldn't be involved. She was friendly with everyone.
And then was there anything unusual today?
Not really. Wait, yes. One of the cleaners hasn't reported for work yet. Ahmad.
What's his usual reporting time?
8 a.m.?
Did you try to call him today?
No, with everything that's happened, I didn't really think about him at all.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ibrahim. And if you don't mind, can you provide Ahmad's details to my colleague? Then. Jessica.
Yes, sir.
Gather the cleaners for your interview.
Yes, sir.
Get forensics to process the scene. Sir?
Sir, CS watching.
Okay, you guys can process the crime scene. We're gonna bring back the t-shirt behind there and this container of tools for processing.
I saw Kak Rasida yesterday. She was going to the storeroom to eat lunch.
Go makan lah. Makan.
What time was this?
About 12 p.m.
Did you see her after that?
No.
I was on break yesterday. Ahmad looked stressed.
Why?
Not bad. Pretty what?
Yeah, but now the problem is wedding got so many things to pay. The band the dinner decoration How?
Well, once in a lifetime event.
Yeah, true, but where to find the money to pay for everything?
What time was it? About 12:15. After our break, he went to the storeroom.
Ahmad is not happy because his contract not renewed, so he has to go back to Malaysia soon.
Yes, I terminated his contract last month. And I told Ahmad there wasn't enough budgets for so many cleaners.
When was the last time you saw Ahmad?
About 11 a.m. yesterday, after chatting to Kak Rasida.
Any CCTV system around here?
Yes, I'll bring you to the security office.
Great, thanks. Let me call Ahmad first. You just hang on first.
Our system is not getting a response from the subscriber's mobile phone.
So what do you think, Prof?
The body shows decomposition signs, so analysis is difficult here. But on preliminary examination, there is a stab wound on the neck. I'll be able to give you a detailed analysis after my autopsy tomorrow.
A container of tools was found in the cleaner's storeroom. There's a possibility that one of them is the murder weapon. There was also a bloodstained t-shirt found at the crime scene. It's the official cleaner's uniform. HSA is doing a DNA test to see whether the bloodstain matches the victim.
Well, the murderer's blood could also be on it.
We only know for sure once there's any suspect is arrested. Then we can do a DNA comparison. The victim's daughter verified that 2 gold bracelets and 2 gold necklaces are missing. The victim's mobile phone, a Samsung Galaxy, is also missing.
Could have been a robbery gone wrong.
We can't rule that out yet. Nathan, any CCTV footage?
Yes, there is. Come, over here. Okay, based on our interviews done, I've narrowed the time frame to be between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Trawling through the CCTV footage, I found something at 1:03 p.m. I've traced the taxi driver's license plate number and managed to speak to the driver. He informed me that he drove Ahmad to Woodlands checkpoint.
Good job, Nathan.
Thank you, sir.
ICA records show that Ahmad left Singapore yesterday via Woodlands checkpoint at 1:37 p.m. His full name is Ahmad Muin bin Yaakob, aged 24. He came to Singapore 5 months ago to work.
I tried calling his mobile phone. It's no longer in use.
Do you try calling the victim's mobile phone?
Yeah, also no longer in use.
Ahmad could have thrown away the victim's SIM card and gotten a new one in Malaysia.
If Ahmad is in Malaysia, we need help from the Royal Malaysia Police. Jessica, get in touch with them and tell them that we need their assistance.
Yes, sir.
Nathan, tell ICA to alert all checkpoints and inform us if Ahmad steps into Singapore again.
Okay, sir.
Shaiful, these are my preliminary observations for the purpose of police investigation. I will need more time for a detailed analysis.
I understand, Prof.
Well, the cause of death is due to hemorrhage, due to stab wound to the neck with head injury.
What can you tell me about the head injuries, Prof?
There was extensive scalp hemorrhage over the frontal, left and right, parietal, left temporal, and occipital regions of the victim's skull.
Any idea what could have caused it?
Something heavy with sharp edges.
What about the stab wound to the neck?
It is to the right of the anterolateral aspect of her neck, at the mid-region of the sternomastoid muscle, 2.5 cm to the right of the anterior midline.
What do you think could have caused the stab wound?
A sharp object, 10 cm long and 2 cm wide. But there's something puzzling about this. See this X here? This is a horizontal cut to the victim's bone. If this was caused by a knife with a blade, the cut would not leave an X. I can't be sure, but it's more likely that a scissors-like object caused the wound. Now, if you find the murder weapon, I will have something to compare it with.
Okay, Prof. From your observation so far, could any of these be the murder weapon?
Can't be too sure until I do an analysis of the shears, but it would seem the most likely.
Okay, Prof. I'm going to send it for forensic analysis.
Sir, the Royal Malaysia Police have managed to locate Ahmad's whereabouts. He's currently in Kelantan, which is his home state. We need a warrant of arrest to arrest him outside our jurisdiction.
Okay, go home and pack your bags. I'll get a warrant of arrest. Tell them we're on the way.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, officers. Today we have SIO Shaiful from our Singapore counterparts. He will be briefing you guys on our suspect.
Suspect is Ahmad Muin bin Yaakob. He worked in Singapore on a temporary work permit and left via Woodlands checkpoint on 25th November. Basically, he is a suspect in an ongoing murder case in Singapore.
We have eyes on him now, and reports indicate that he have not left his residence. We will only move in and arrest him at my signal. All clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Semua, rumah dia kat situ. Okey, kawak ikut, jalan. Mari. You. Semua tutup sebelah sana. You, sebelah sini. Kawak ikut saya. Assalamualaikum.
Ya?
Polis!
Depan aku! Depan aku!
Jangan lari! Awak Ahmad Muin bin Yaakob. Saya Inspektor Taufik dari PDRM. Awak diberkas. Jangan bergerak. Ganti.
Depan aku! Jangan gerak!
Tunjuk saya bilik awak. Go.
Ni handphone awak. Ni barang awak.
Okey. Bawa balik station. Original pawn ticket has been seized. I've made a copy of it. Hi, good afternoon, sir. I'm Inspector Taufik, and this is Shaiful. Hi, sir. I have a ticket, and I need you to help me about this. Yes.
This was pawned sometime last week. I checked for you. Hi, sir.
All right, thank you.
Yes. 2 gold bracelets and 2 gold necklaces. Exactly the same jewelry missing from victim.
Sir, the trace analysis report for the tools that we sent in is back.
But no fiber transfer evidence or DNA was found on the tools. Ahmad, if you don't want to talk, it's fine. Don't forget that you found the victim's mobile phone in your house in Kelantan. And also the pawn ticket. We're able to trace the pawn shop where you pawned the victim's bracelet and necklaces.
But more importantly, we have forensic evidence.
The pathologist was able to match the distinctive shape of the X on the bone to the closed blades of the shears cutting into the bone. And finally, a dark blue polo tee stained with blood was also in the storeroom. We had it analyzed, and guess what? The result shows that your DNA and the victim's blood was on it. So Ahmad, what do you have to say for yourself? Ahmad!
Yes. Adik kira Sina. But it was all an accident. All I wanted was just to borrow some money from her. But she didn't want to help. Kak, saya beri duit, Kak. Kak, seribu, Kak. Saya janji, saya bayar balik, Kak.
Then what happened?
I just couldn't control myself. I lost it. Tolonglah, Kak. Saya nak kahwin ni, Kak. Tolong, Kak.
Kau nak kahwin, tak ada duit, jangan kahwin.
Tolonglah.
Habis apa sekarang?
Aku cakap memang kena dia. Hei!
Jangan!
Then, when I saw her body wasn't moving, I took away her gold bracelet, her gold necklace, and also her phone.
And then what do you do next?
I realized I have to hide her body. Then, I remembered there's a big drain outside, enough to fit in the body.
What did you do after that?
I took off my t-shirt. I tried to wash away as much blood as I can.
And what about the grass cutter?
I washed it and put it back into the container.
Ahmad Muin bin Yaakob was convicted of murder and sentenced to life imprisonment. In the case you have just seen, investigation and forensic officers from the Criminal Investigation Department worked tirelessly around the clock to trawl through more than 100 hours of CCTV footage, interview more than 60 witnesses, and process close to 150 pieces of exhibits gathered from the crime scene to ascertain the accused's involvement in the crime. Forensic experts from the Health Sciences Authority also assisted with the examination of the evidence gathered. With assistance from the Royal Malaysia Police, the accused was eventually arrested and brought to justice.
Dear friends, there's been an increase in the number of phishing scams involving fake parcel deliveries. Victims of such scams would receive emails or text messages purportedly sent from a delivery company such as SingPost or DHL. These phishing emails or text messages contain links to fraudulent websites whereby victims will be asked to provide their one-time password, Apple ID, or credit card details. Victims would later realize that they have been scammed when they discover unauthorized transactions made on their credit card or Apple account. To avoid becoming a victim of such scams, here are some tips. Do not click on URLs from unsolicited emails or text messages. Always verify such emails or text messages with official sources. Never disclose your personal details, internet banking details, login details, or one-time password to anyone. Report fraudulent charges to your bank and cancel your card immediately. Let's take active steps to protect ourselves and our loved ones and be a scam-wise community. If you need advice, please call our anti-scam helpline at 1-800-722-6688 or go to www.scamalert.sg.
We have come to the end of the first episode of Crimewatch in 2021. I'm ASP Joshua Jesudasan, and until next time, do your part to prevent, deter, and detect crime.